Seána, Patrick, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Good to see you.
Congratulations on the film, first of all. I thought it was brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Not going to lie as well, I teared up a bit towards the end, so it really got me.
Oh, wow.
Really, really enjoyed it, so fair play. We want to start off with a nice easy one. But I include Ballywalter in this. There's been a real rise of Irish films coming to the forefront in the last couple of years, and it's great to see as well. But I wanted to know from you guys, what's your favourite Irish film of all time?
God.
I am going to go first on that, and I'm going to go bang up the date and go and Colin Keown. I mean, for me, to see that, we were really lucky that Ballywalter was chosen for a festival in Washington, D.C. And Colin Keown was on at that same festival. And to see that just coming from the countryside and that story, that's my favourite at the minute.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I have a few, but the one I'm going to say today is because I quote it the most, Intermission.
Oh, excellent choice. Yeah.
It's a classic.
Great stuff. In the film as well, there's a lot of tragedy, but it's kind of interlaced with comedy a lot, and comedy is kind of used as a tool to kind of for you guys to communicate with each other. And included in that is a lot of great one-liners. I wanted to know, do you have a favourite one-liner that came from the film, or is there any that didn't make the cut as well that I want to know?
There's a lot that
I
didn't
don't know
make
if
the cut.
Yeah, and if you're able to say the words as well. A word I had never heard before, but that Eileen uses the word ballroot.
Bullroot.
Ballroot.
Yeah, you're a bullroot.
Ballroot. Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a definition?
Yes.
Well.
So the male cow is called a bull, and the penis of the bull, when it's erect, can potentially look like a root that is coming out of the ground.
Wow.
So to call someone a bull root, I believe the definition
There
is
you
that
go.
you're essentially a cow penis.
Yeah.
You can't beat the Irish creativity.
Yeah, there you go. But I don't. So,
And there'll be more words
Yeah.
in our next lesson. Did
that
you not
could be
know
a
that?
whole thing. That's good.
Did you not know that?
No,
There you go.
but I said it though.
But you said
Yeah, I should have known.
It sounded like you knew it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, nice. As well, that's something that like you notice in the film is that between your characters, there's quite a frosty relationship, and also as well, leading into that, you guys filmed during COVID as well. So there's quite like an isolation about it. There's an isolation about the film itself as well. And I wanted to know, was it hard kind of getting into that mindset of kind of being quite isolated and quite frosty with each other? And was it easy to kind of click back into something just as soon as the camera stopped rolling?
Yeah, I find that hard. I don't know, like being like when you're a character who's frosty with the other character. I'm like, oh, I can't wait till we get pally in it. You know what I mean? So initially, when our characters meet and I'm giving them nothing, I'm like inside. Seána is going, sorry, you know, but yeah, you get over, and there's something lovely getting to play somebody who really she does care, but doesn't care what people think, you know, it does all as a defense mechanism. I'm going to be rude, so you think I'm rude, but I know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you look at two people who haven't worked together before and that idea of coming together, I think the story of how, you know, the story unpeels itself and their relationship becomes closer as it goes on. I think that was something that, you know, was good for us by the time, you know, we get to the end of it. But weirdly, most people that work on a movie set, you know, not in COVID, you do your take and then you go for a drink and you can become pals. For us, the real difficult part of this film was that we would come in, we'd do our bits. You'd go to a hotel, I'd drive back to my, you know, house in County Down. We wouldn't see each other.
Right.
And then you'd come back in and the next place you'd see each other would be right on that set again.
Yeah.
And that was really difficult.
Yeah.
That was difficult.
Yeah, but probably helped in a way then as well, like as in for the film wise, you know what I mean? That there was that you know, the want to get to know each other.
Yeah, for sure. As well, like a big theme of this film is kind of like meeting the right person at the right time. And there's a lot of like quite heavy subjects as well that are explored throughout the film. And I wanted to know what your perspective was like for when you first got the script and what you thought of how you're going to tackle these kind of big, heavy subjects, as well as kind of interspersing them with comedy as well. It's quite a difficult task.
I'm like, do you want to take that one? That is a tough question. That's.
I think one of the brilliant things about Stacey Gregg's writing on this is that you think she's written something, and then you read it again and you read it again, and then you start performing it and you realise, oh my God, no, there's something else more in here, and you're trying to discover and trying to work out what it is. Yeah. And so I think this movie kind of slowly reels you in. And for us playing her lines, it was sort of a similar thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, her script really helped. You know what I mean? It's like it was all there. So when you were having to read, you didn't have to reach for things. It was all there, and you could feel it in the subtext. And like you said, you read it once and you read it twice. Then on screen, you're like, oh, something else came up there. So that really helped.
Right. Thank you very much, guys.
Get down to that gig before I knock you into next Sunday.
I wouldn't be here without you.